I will be explaining how to solve linear equations with variable on both sides. So the first example says 20 plus c equals to 4c minus 7. So, what we are going to do when you are solving linear equation with variable on both sides is you have to bring all the terms with variable to one side, and everything that is constant, that is without variables, you have to move them to the other side of the equation. So in this case of number one, so we want to move c, okay, to the right hand side, and we want to move the negative 7 to the left side. So this will give us 20 plus 7 equals to 4c minus c. So in this case, you have 3c equals to 27. So to be able to solve for c, we have to divide by 3 on both sides. So 3 goes in 3, 1. 3 goes in 27, that's 9. So in this case, we have 9 equals to c, or c equals to 9. And that is the solution. And for number 2, we have 8y minus 6 equals to 2/3. So what you want to first do is to simplify this right. So by distributing the 2/3 into the parentheses to be able to open it up. So we have 8y minus 6 equals to 2/3. So multiply by 6y, then plus 2/3 multiply by 15. Okay, so let's simplify the right. So 3 goes in 6 2 times. So, and 3 goes in 15 5 times. So here now you have 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by y. So that would be 4y plus 2 multiplied by 5, that is 10. So the right reduced to 4y plus 10. So we bring the left down. Okay. So now we just want to again bring everything with every term with the variable to the left, and then everything without variables to the right. So you want to move the 4y, we want to move it to this side, and we want to move it to the right. So we have 8y minus 4y. Again, whenever you just have 4y, it's going to be positive. So when you move it to the other side of the equal sign, it's going to become negative 4y equals to 10 plus 6. So 4y equals to 16. So then we divide by 4. Okay, so 4 goes in 4 one time, 4 goes in 16 4 times. So y equals to 4. And that is the answer. So you might want to go a step further if you want to check to make sure that you did not make any mistake. So you can substitute your solution back into the original equation that you are given. And this will be able to confirm that you got what the correct answer. So for example, if you substitute this C back into this, so we have 20 plus 9, that's 29. And on the left, that is for the left. And on the right, we have 4 multiplied by 9 minus 7, okay? So we have 4 multiplied by 9, which is 36 minus 7, that's 29. So you have the right is 29 and the left is 29. So you can see that 29 equals to 29. So that in that case, you know that you have already, you have the correct answer. You can do the same thing for example 2. So I will show you two more examples. I will show you two more examples for special cases of this type of linear equation. So let's quickly rub this off. So for example 3, I have, so let's say we have 2, 3a plus 3 equals to 3, 2a plus 2. So in this example, so we want to, again, we want to solve it to find the value of a. So the first thing that we have to do is to distribute, okay? So you distribute both sides, okay? So that would be 6a plus 6 equals to 3 multiplied by 2a. We also give you 6a plus 6. So you can see clearly that this is 6a plus 6, 6a plus 6. So that means the right equals to the left. So that tells you, so if you go ahead further and you just say 6a minus 6a, that is, you are bringing this 6a, you bring it to this to the left, and it becomes negative 6a. So this will be 6a minus this 6a equals to 6. That's this 6. Then you bring this 6 to the right, so it becomes negative 6. So in this case, you have 0 equals to 0. So this is a true statement. So this is true, okay? 0 equals to 0. Of course, 0 is equals to 0. So in this case, that you have a true statement, that is either you have like 0 equals to 0. So that means your linear equations has what we call all real numbers. So the solution is all real numbers. That is, for if you pick any number, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, big or small. For A, that number is going to satisfy that equation because the left-hand side of the equation is exactly the same as the right-hand side of the equation. So in that case, we say we have an identity solution. Okay, so the solution in this case is all real numbers. All real numbers. So you have 0 equals to 0 is a true statement. So you are going to have all real numbers. So for the other example, example 4, so let's say we have 3z plus 5 equals to 3 multiplied by z plus 5. Okay, so let's say we have this equation and we are supposed to solve for z. So let's so the first thing that you need to do is to, of course, distribute this to open up this parenthesis. So we have 3z plus 5 equals to 3z plus 15. So in this case, again, we want to bring all the z's. We want to bring this z to the left, and we want to bring this positive 5 to the right. So let's quickly do that. So that means we have 3z minus 3z equals to 15 minus 5. So 3z minus 3z is going to give us 0. 15 minus 5 is going to give us 10. So this gives us a false statement. So because, 0 is not equals to 10. So because of it, this false statement, so there's no solution. So in this case, the linear equation that we are given has no solution, okay? So these are the two special cases for solving linear equation with variable on both sides. So it is possible that whenever you have true statements, like that is 1 equals to 1, x equals to x, 10 equals to 10, the solution is all real numbers. And sometimes you can also write all real numbers as just this R, okay? Or in another case, you can have a false statement, which like is like example 0 equals to 10. So whenever you have a false statement, you're actually having the case of a no solution. Thank you.